Oh yeah. Good morning, good morning, wherever you are. I'm assuming it's morning where you are because I'm currently in Nairobi and it is morning. What time is it now? It is 6:44. My watch hasn't even woken up yet. 6:44. I know some of you are going to school, going to work. Maybe some are waking up, working from home, or whatever it is that you're doing. Good morning. I hope you're having had a wonderful night, and wishing you a wonderful day and a wonderful week ahead. Today is what? Monday. Yes, it's Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. So I forgot that it is Monday because my age is advancing very fast. It's 16th of February 2026. Today, meaning in a few hours' time, I'll be celebrating my 51st year around the earth. 51st year, I'll be 51 years as of tomorrow morning. I was born on the 17th of February. It's 16 today, so tomorrow is 17th, so that's when I was born. And yeah, I thought today I'll talk about why sometimes they say life is short, like way shorter than I would have thought in other years before. The reason for that is that, as if you know me, or maybe you don't know me, for those who don't know me, I am Dr. David Wasambla, the dreadlocked doc. My new YouTube channel, by the way, I have a YouTube channel, Adem Wasambla, Dr. Adem Wasambla, and I also have the second one, which I set up 2 days ago or yesterday for my podcasts. It's called Humanitarian Chronicles, or the Dreadlocked Doctor, the Dreadlocked underscore Doctor, if I'm not wrong. Maybe, yes, the Dreadlock Doctor. The Dreadlock Doctor, at the Dreadlock Doctor, Humanitarian Chronicles, as I mentioned in one of the earlier videos, I think it was yesterday also, that I am starting a podcast where I'll basically be venting about my experiences as a humanitarian, or the experiences of other humanitarians that that I have met in my short walk of life, as my venting path, my venting option, because as I said, and it's unfortunate, I have a whole book that talks about, not the whole book, but part of the book talks about how we need to seek professional medical, mostly psychological help. But I find it difficult, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a bit vulnerable with you. I'm not very good at opening up to people, especially about my problems, and that's something that maybe over time we'll talk about in this podcast. But I'm not able to. I find it very easy to open up to people. So I don't find it very easy for me to talk to a psychologist. I tried it twice or thrice. I don't remember. Yeah, thrice, I think, or thrice or so. And it was difficult talking about what I'm going through, what I'm feeling, getting into my feelings. I don't like getting into my feelings. So anyway, this is going to be my avenue for venting out. Hopefully it will be a new thing that I'll be doing, over and above my other coping mechanisms. Sometimes I go to the gym, or I write. As you may know or may not know, I have my second book, which I released sometime mid of last year, and I've begun doing the book signings and book readings and such kinds of events in the recent weeks, to be able to get this into more hands. The book is called Broken Souls, Chronicles of a Humanitarian Health Worker. My personal experiences as a humanitarian, internationally and nationally. It nationally wasn't like a big scale, but it was still in areas where there was a huge need for medical help, medical support, medical response. And of course, the experiences of other humanitarians that I know. So I may occasionally, hopefully in the near future, if they accept, be having like a session with one or two other humanitarians that I've worked with, or that would be interested in talking about what they do. This book has my experiences. I'm a medical doctor, and the experiences of others who are clinicians, non-clinicians, military people, non-military people, communication specialists, M&D specialists, even just general public health specialists, and people who've just been in areas of conflict, areas where there have been emergencies or disasters, and sharing experiences, because it's not just that we are the ones who struggle with something. We're not the only ones as humanitarians who have traumas, or have triggers, or have triggers to our traumas, or traumas to our triggers, whichever the case may be. So life is short. Before I forget what the topic was about, I digressed a bit. Life is short. I'm turning 51, turning 51 tomorrow on the 17th of February. And I keep saying and joking about this, that many times I say I now feel like life is shorter because of the mission fields I've been in, For those who do not know, I was in West Africa 2014 to 2017, Liberia and Sierra Leone during the Ebola crisis, and I was one of the responders who went there quite early in the stages. 14th of November 2014, I was the lead medical coordinator of a team that left under International Organization of Migration, IOM, to go to Liberia to work in the Sinje Ebola Treatment Unit, the Sinje ETU in Grand Cape Mount County in Liberia. I ran that, then later joined International Medical Corps as training coordinator, again in matters relating to Ebola and Ebola response. Then after that, I was medical coordinator again with IMC, International Medical Corps, in Sierra Leone for about a year, and that was when we were winding up the Ebola projects. Basically, we were done with Ebola, or at least it was done with us, and we were winding up. So after that, I did South Sudan. South Sudan was interesting. I'll talk about South Sudan specifically in its own session. South Sudan was a 6-year stint. I didn't plan to be there for 6 years. I actually thought I would be leaving the same day I arrived, okay, the next day after arriving, because you get there by flight in the afternoon, and there were gunshots the whole night, and I was scared stiff, especially after I'd been told by the security guy of the organization I joined then that two things were very important for me to know. One was that there are gunshots every night, which I experienced, and two, everybody has a gun. Like he actually said, you know the way in Kenya you guys have mobile phones, almost everybody has a mobile phone. Here, everybody has a gun, so don't get into conflict with people. Chances are they might add you more holes in your body than what you already have naturally. So why is life short? So those gunshots and stuff like that. After that, I went to Sudan. I did Sudan for about 4 months, and I left in December of 2022. Then February or thereabouts, the war unfortunately broke out, so I escaped with by a whisker. Then after that, I went to Ukraine, where I did 1 year in Ukraine. That was 2023 to 2024, and then after Ukraine, I did the Gaza project with the World Health Organization for a year. I'm currently on a break, waiting for the next mission. But yeah, so why is life short? Why is life short? I mean, life has always been short. It's always been short. We always say it. No matter how long you live, it's always short. You would hope to live longer. Mine, sometimes I joke and say, yeah, Death and I have chatted a number of times, and he says, okay, listen, or she says, I don't know, in a black robe. I'm kidding, I've never seen that, but kind of seen that because, I mean, missile blasts nearby, gunshots nearby, tanks blasting nearby. Being face to face with a tank and the barrel is facing you. I'll talk about that in Gaza one of these good days. And all those scares, Ebola would have wiped me out. I don't know, I might have been among the 80% who would have died. Ebola has an 80% mortality rate, or had. I don't know if it has changed now, things have gotten better. But yeah, that was how it was in West Africa. So life is short. Turning 51. It's been a good run. It's still a good run. I'm hoping to be able to help humanity a bit more in my next few years. I've always wanted to be out by the time I'm 55, out in the sense that I've retired, resting. I hope so. I've seen people in the humanitarian field and other fields still working past 60, 70, 80. It is good if that's what you really have to do and you want to continue doing that up to that kind of age. But I'm hoping that by the time I'm 55, 56, 5 more years from now, I should call it quits and rest from all this work that I've been doing, and probably just lounge somewhere, be taken out to bask in the sun and brought back in, hopefully walk back into the house myself after basking in the sun. So yeah, that's why I think life is short. I believe life is short because things can happen anytime. You never know when the time has come unless you plan it yourself, and I don't plan to leave. But again, I've accepted the reality that I won't be here forever. But hey, listen, hold on, take heart, be strong, keep moving, don't give up. Even if Valentine's there are no flowers for you, or maybe there were flowers and they were rotten, or they were like this one. Hopefully not like this flower. Yeah, which someone said looks like a drumstick. So life is short, but life is good. Enjoy life, enjoy whatever it is you have. It's not going to be forever under the sun, and let's hope to catch up soon. Dreadlock Doc, We'll see you in a few days' time. Bye bye.